found some stuff on my husband's phone. And it appears to be Jella.
Where's he at?
I've seen this, and I never thought it would happen to me. And we got 2 kids. One of them's alive.
The case begins inside a home in Cedar Springs, Michigan, where deputies respond to a call from a woman who has just discovered something on her husband's phone that she can't ignore. They speak with her at the residence, where she explains, through tears, that she found images involving children on the device and immediately knew that what she was looking at was not accidental or harmless.
I found some stuff on my husband's phone, and it appears to be Jella.
Where's he at?
He left because he knew.
He knew?
Yeah, he was acting really weird this morning about his phone. Yeah, sorry.
You're her
My
dad?
dad, yeah.
Okay.
That's my mom and 2 kids. He was acting really weird
42,
about his
44,
phone,
copy, stop.
so I took
42,
it out of his
44,
pocket
stop.
and I looked at it and it's 12
East Muskegon and Murray,
And
and
my
Cedar
daughter's
Springs.
12.
How do
Robert,
you know it's a 12-year-old?
0,
Because it
Sam
said
Yellow,
Like
gray,
title or whatever.
RAV4 with 1.
Like it, I don't know.
Okay, I can't
Yeah, but
search
13.
it. That's his phone.
Yeah,
I can't search it.
okay.
Okay. I am not
Corner
asking you to
28,
search it.
Michigan
I
Network,
will search
Sam
it.
George,
I'm not
I will
asking.
do that.
I'm not asking you to, and I'm not making you an agent of the state. Okay.
I
that's
understand
how
that if I go through it, that's not going to mess up any investigation.
As far as I'm not gonna ask you to
No,
show
I know.
me anything.
Okay, but can I willfully?
It's up to you.
I'm sorry. This is not what.
Has he ever been in trouble for this type of thing?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I took his computer too.
Okay, I'll take both of those. Where's he at?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did he make any suicidal statements or?
No,
Nothing
about
like
the
that.
last thing I said to him was, "You're going to prison." And then he left. Sorry, I have his pass. Can I show it to you?
Would you like?
And that's as far as I got.
What is that?
I,
Is that a website?
yeah,
What is that? Is it just a picture? Or?
yeah. It's like an AI thing.
She tells officers she didn't confront her husband or try to rationalize it away, because once she saw the content, she felt she had only one option, which was to call the police. That call starts the Mark LaBelle case, a case rooted in a decision made inside a family home before any arrest, charges, or headlines existed.
I have his computer.
Is that the only electronics he has access to that you're aware of?
Well, we have a PlayStation 5, and then my daughter has a couple games, but
Come over here, Emma. Is that the only video that you saw? Or was there any videos, or was it just that?
I haven't looked through it. Just called you guys.
Do you have that open still so I can just kind of...
Inside the house, deputies asked her to carefully walk them through how she found the images, where the phone was, and what specifically appeared on the screen.
Run me through how this all played out today.
So, I was putting our 8-month-old to bed, and we're supposed to have a cookout, and he just disappeared. And after I got him settled down, I was trying to find him, and I walked out to our daughter's side door, and he, threw his phone in his pocket and was standing in here, and looked all frazzled, and I was like, what the heck? And he was like, oh, I was just talking to Eddie, which is his friend, and he was acting really weird, so he grabbed a leaf blower and started leaf blowing the grass out of the garage, and I took it out of his pocket and walked away with it, and he followed me, because I thought he was cheating, and he followed me, and he was like, give me my phone or whatever, and I was like, give me your passcode, and he was like, no, and this went on for like an hour, we were just going back and forth.
Were you here for any of this?
No, they showed up at the last second. I was just telling him, get out, you're obviously cheating, this is super weird, and he eventually was like, if I give it to you, passcode, can we have a conversation, and I was like, no, or I said, yeah, give me your passcode, and he did, and then I was like, okay, now you can go. I didn't even look at it yet, and then they showed up, so I got kids ready because I wanted them to leave because I thought he was cheating, so I thought we were going to have a conversation about that, so they get the 2 kids and walk out, and then I pull it up for the first time and I seen that, so then I came back out and told my dad to come back in with me so I could grab my stuff and go, because I was just going to go to the police station with it, but I just decided to call you guys because I'm so disgusted.
And then what happened with him?
I told my mom to take the kids and go because I didn't want to be here because I was now freaking out. And my dad stayed back when we were over here. He came out, got his truck and left.
Did he say anything to you about what
No.
you saw or anything?
So when I went back in the room. I was still in pajamas because it started early, and to get dressed. And I looked around the corner in our bedroom to our master bathroom, and I said, "You're going to prison," and I just walked out.
Did he say anything to you
No.
in response?
No.
What was his body language?
Guilty? I mean,
Okay.
this is my job too. I'm an emergency nurse. I worked at DeVos for 3 years in the ED. I have seen this shit, and I never thought it would happen to me. And we got 2 kids. One of them's 12. Like, I just kept saying, "Give me a passport, get out," and he was like, "All right, then I'll leave." And I'm like, "What is on your phone that's so bad that I would kick you out over it? And he made comments about me in therapy, and
What do
then
you mean?
what?
What do you mean you in therapy?
No, he was like, "I need therapy." He kept saying something like that, and then he told me that he was looking at porn of a pregnant woman, and I was like, "That's not bad enough to make me leave you. Whatever, what is your problem?" And then he said, this went on for an hour back and forth, where I kept saying, "Just get out," and he kept saying, "Give me my phone," and I was like, "I'm not, there's something on this phone that's so bad that you're willing to leave over it, so it's not," and
What's he drive?
an F-150.
As she speaks, officers document her account in detail, understanding that early statements like this are critical, especially in cases involving digital evidence. They take possession of the phone and begin the investigation, still not knowing where the strongest evidence will ultimately be found. But one of the most concerning things about the case was just about to be discovered.
Are you gonna go with them?
Yeah, I think at least till you guys find them or do whatever. I don't know what. I've got 2 kids.
Okay. I just need to know you're gonna have a safe place.
Yeah, obviously.
Where does he work at?
Cedar Springs Public Schools. He's a maintenance man there.
35-year-old Mark LaBelle, who had just been accused of child pornography, works as a maintenance worker at Cedar Springs Public Schools. That definitely shouldn't be allowed to go on. On learning this, the school immediately suspended the suspect, pending further investigation. 2 days later, detectives later interview Mark LaBelle, and he admits to consuming pornography and describes it as an addiction. But when asked about illegal material, he claims the images were AI generated and insists that no real children were involved.
Nah, buddy, you just gotta let us know what she's gonna find so she doesn't get blasted off the side bank.
And I don't know if I need to open these downloads in a private setting or.
Right. Yeah,
Know what I'm saying?
I don't think I ever downloaded anything.
I'm sorry, I meant the phone download.
Oh, right.
So that would be
Right.
your search history,
Right.
everything that you
Well,
type into that phone.
Yeah, the images that you'll find on, I don't know if it works that way or not, but so the AI generates images, and then I don't know if it works that way or not, if you'll see those, but.
Yeah. She'll see exactly what was on the screen of that phone will be in the download.
Right.
So
yeah, you'll see, it's AI, so it's not perfect, so it does a lot of weird stuff sometimes, but yeah, it'll be, just a lot of graphic images of basically that.
Of what, specifically?
I don't know, like kids and adults.
How old
and,
kids?
Varies, probably from 10 to even, into adulthood really, because I was just doing things I was looking up celebrities too and whatnot.
Sure, so you're just kind of
Yeah,
ripping
I was-
out new searches.
Yeah, I was just doing
messing
it.
with it.
Yeah, I was literally just, it was a lot of different things that I was making it do, basically.
Okay, and how often do you think you created these images?
For about a week straight, pretty much every day, every night it seemed like. It was just, I don't know, it was something new and exciting.
Investigators note the explanation without challenging it directly, then request consent to examine his electronic devices. LaBelle agrees, a choice that quietly changes the direction of the case.
Did you guys want to go through that garage where all his stuff is? Because if he was hiding something,
We just
like-
did.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am. So, didn't find anything. I know that might not feel a whole lot different than if we did. But, we went through that. I tossed that truck. I mean, you know it. That's not many hiding spaces there. It's pretty clean. So, I don't at all want to dismiss your concern,
yeah.
but I think at this point we've done everything that we can.
I appreciate you guys coming. I didn't realize, the way it was described to me, the picture found on that phone was like overhead. Like in a bed.
It's hard to say. But knowing that Detective Van Ree is an expert and he deals with this sort of stuff, sort of like Sergeant Cardenas, all the time. So that's all they work. So I'm confident in his assessment that he could not confidently say that that picture was a camera intended to surveil somebody without their knowledge. And I have seen those, plenty of them. So I don't.
What's with the hidden camera?
It honestly could be used for a lot of things. We, at my house, I've used not trail cameras, but like fishing line type of camera to find a wire to move the thermostat.
Mark might have been a maintenance man, but my dad did all that kind of stuff.
Listen, like I said, I don't want to dismiss your concern at all, but we at this point have left no stone unturned.
Have you searched his house? His dad's house? Like whatever he took? Because he took out of here a blue bag full of crap. I don't know.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough for that. But we did anything that was on his phones, his iCloud, his computer,
Hey everyone, welcome back to AWWWUSA Tonight we're diving into a topic that's been quietly creeping into headlines, security footage, and maybe even your own neighborhood. From bustling cities to peaceful suburbs, the number of break-ins, car thefts, and robberies across America is rising faster than most people realize. Now, theft has always existed. That's nothing new. But what's happening in 2025 feels different. We're not just talking about isolated incidents or the occasional stolen bike. We're talking about organized groups, smarter methods, and everyday people suddenly realizing, wait a second, it could happen to me. Across the country, reports of property crime are climbing. In California, police departments have noted spikes in car break-ins. In New York and Chicago, small business owners are reporting stolen goods, smashed windows, and empty shelves. Even in small towns, the kind where people used to leave their doors unlocked, residents say they're sleeping less soundly. The data backs it up. According to FBI estimates and local law enforcement reports, thefts, from shoplifting to home burglaries, have increased by nearly double digits in some states since 2022. And experts say it's not just about bad guys, it's about circumstances, a mix of economics, technology, and plain opportunity. Gone are the days when a thief was someone in a black hoodie sneaking around at midnight. Today, theft looks smarter. Criminals are using technology, Wi-Fi jammers, GPS trackers, and even social media to plan their crimes. And here's the scariest part. Sometimes they know more about you than you think. Think about it. How often do we post when we're out on vacation? How often do we leave packages sitting on our porch? For modern thieves, that's not just coincidence, that's opportunity. Every neighborhood has that one house with a Ring camera or motion sensor lights, but thieves are learning how to get around them. Some carry devices that block camera signals. Others wear masks that confuse AI-based systems. In short, the tech meant to protect us is now being challenged by smarter criminals. Car theft has become its own epidemic. With push-button starts and keyless entry systems, stealing a car no longer requires smashing a window or hot wiring. Hackers can clone a digital key in under a minute. In 2024 alone, cities like Detroit, Atlanta, and Los Angeles reported a surge in car thefts, especially of certain models that are easy to exploit. TikTok trends even fueled it. Yes, people literally turned car theft into a viral challenge. That's the reality we're living in. Crime is no longer just a back alley issue. It's gone digital, viral, and mainstream. When crime rises, everyone looks for someone to blame. But the truth is, it's complicated. Experts point to a few big factors: inflation, rising rent, job insecurity. When people struggle to survive, desperation can push some to steal. Police in many cities have linked theft spikes to unemployment and cost of living increase. In some states, laws changed during the pandemic to reduce jail overcrowding. Certain petty thefts are now treated like misdemeanors, small fines, quick releases. But critics argue that's made criminals bolder. They know they might walk free within hours. When someone steals electronics, luxury clothes, or even baby formula, they don't have to sell it in dark alleys anymore. They list it online, on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or lesser-known platforms. And just like that, stolen goods turn into a single organized group can steal thousands of dollars worth of goods and sell them within hours. No questions asked. And police? They're struggling to keep you behind. Every statistic is a story. A small business owner in Chicago whose store was broken into 3 times in a month. A family in Texas who woke up to find their car and their toddler's car seat gone. An elderly couple in Oregon who lost their jewelry and decades of memories in one night. These stories don't always make national headlines, but they tell the real story of what's happening across the United States. A quiet erosion of trust and safety. When theft becomes normal, when people stop being surprised by it, that's when society changes. Stop talking, businesses install bars and windows, communities start locking themselves down, both physically and emotionally.